Hello everyone, a very good evening and welcome to today's live session. This is Gayatri here and I see Makkala already in the session. Hi Makkala, good evening. Welcome to the session. So this session is on reasoning ability and reasoning ability preparation for the SBI PO mains examination that is coming up. So I hope all of you are preparing really well for the mains examination and you are almost done with your preparation. Yes, last few days of the examination, take it little easy, don't strain yourself by studying too much. You should be very relaxed in the last 2 days before the examination, because that will only help you to write the exam with a very clear mind and help you score well in the examination, right? You should not at this last moment never try to learn new concept, new things, and don't stress yourself too much. You are not going to learn much in the last 2 days, okay? So be calm, that will help you score well in the exam. So Selvamani has also joined the session. Hi Selvamani, good evening, welcome to the session. So we will be solving few questions from the reasoning ability section. I hope all of you know the questions, not only for SBI PO mains, for any other examination that you are preparing for. Generally in the reasoning ability section, you get questions on puzzles or arrangement, assignments, linear arrangement, circular arrangement, right? These are very common in most bank exams or any government exam for that matter. These are the general types of questions that come from the reasoning ability section. Then you have questions on coding inequalities that you can expect, then questions on directions. These are some topics which are commonly asked. Anyway, let's get to the session. Let's start looking at the questions chosen for today's session. More of you have joined the session. Sugeta, hi, good evening. Sakshma, good evening Sakshma. Dilip, good evening, welcome to the session. So let's get started. Let's look at the first question for the session. So as we always do, the question will appear on the screen. Try solving the question, give me the answer, then I will go about solving the question. So solve the question along with me, keep a pen and paper ready. Let's get started. The first question for the session is there on your screen. We'll start with an easy one and then we will move on to difficult ones. Hi Somu. Hi Jaya, good evening. So Somu, I think Somu is trying to say I am new to the sessions. So if you are new to the session, do join the sessions regularly and watch our other videos as well. It will help you with your preparation, and do subscribe to our channel. Hi Ramya, good evening. Hi Piyush, good evening. Very easy one. You don't need any time, like you can get the answer in less than 30 seconds for this question. What is given here? How many pairs of such letters are there in the word separate, each of which have as many letters between them as in the word, as they have between them in the English alphabetical series? So how will you solve this question? You have a word separate, SEPARATE. Okay, this is a word that you have and you have to find out how many letters are there in the word which have as many letters between them as in the English alphabetical order, and it is very clearly given both in forward and backward directions. So how many are there? See, you have A here, right? A, B, C, D, E. So the gap between A and E is same as it is in the, it will be in the alphabetical order. Similarly, there is one A here, one E here. So A, B, C, D, E. So here also the gap between A and D. This is in the backward direction, but the gap between A and D is same as how it will appear in the English alphabetical order. Similarly, here you have P and R, P, Q, R. Gap is the same. Then you have R, S, T. Again, gap is the same. And then what else is there? You have P and T, correct? P, Q, R, S, T. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 such pairs are there. So what will be your answer? Your answer is going to be more than 4. So the correct answer here will be option 5, more than 4. Option 5. So there will be 5 such pairs of letters which have as many letters between them as in the English alphabetical order. Vidya, this is the first question that we are doing. Vidya has just joined. Hi Vidya, good evening. Okay, so Sakshma and Power Star have given me the correct answer. Very good. I hope it is clear, Ramya. Yeah, so Pratima has also given me the correct answer. Farooq has also given the correct answer. Very good. Let us move on to the next question. Again, easy question on coding decoding. So let us expect that we get such easy questions in the mains examination, but generally in mains, yeah, questions are said to be a little more difficult. But anyway, we are starting with 1 or 2 easy questions. We will be moving on to difficult questions soon. In a certain code language, Thrive is coded as RJPKTG and Bright is coded as ZTGIFV. In the same code language, how will absent be coded? Hi Farooq, good evening. So, what is the logic that is used here? THRIVE. Thrive is coded as RJPKTG. Give me the answer. So T minus 2 is R, correct? Similarly, H plus 2 is J, R minus 2 is P, and I plus 2 is K, V minus 2 is T, E plus 2 is G. Similarly, Bright is coded as Z, T, G, I, F, V. Again, B minus 2 is Z, R plus 2 is T, minus 2. Same logic, right? Plus 2 and so on. So, same logic you have to follow. Minus 2 plus 2 minus 2 plus 2. So, what is the code for absent? A, B, S, E, N, T. So, this will be A minus 2, which is Y, B plus 2, D, S minus 2, Q, E plus 2, G. So, Y, D, Q, G. Is there an option like that? Here already this one, right? You can finalize on this one at this point itself. Y, D, Q, G. Actually, when you do even Y, D, Q, you get the answer. So, your correct answer here will be option 2. Option 2 will be your answer. You can stop at this point, right? See, YD is there in lot of options, but you have, next when you look for Q, there is only one option which says YDQ. Correct answer is option 2. So, Gokul, Piyush, Karthik, Vidya, all of you have given me the correct answer. Good. Moving on to the next question. The next question is again on coding decoding, but here you have a symbol code, number code and a letter code to be found out. Study the following information carefully and answer the given questions. In a certain code language, login, mentors and scroll is written as follows. Scroll for SBI exam is written as follows. Study exam related notes is written as follows. Read notes get is written as follows. Which of the following is the code for mentors? Hi Sai Manikanta, good evening. Welcome to the session. So what is the logic behind this Coding. See, remember, whenever such coding questions come where you have to find out the number coding, the letter coding and the symbol coding, it is not necessary that all the time you are able to find out the logic for the number coding, the symbol coding and the letter coding, right? Sometimes logics are very complex. It will be difficult for us to arrive at the logic for each. So try to find out the logic that has been used for at least any one. Many times using that one logic itself you will be able to solve the questions that follow, either one or two, yeah, you will be able to arrive at the answer. So let's try this one. What is given here? Which of the following is the code for mentors? Mentors is a word that has been given here already. Okay, so it has to be one of this, right? At 3, any one of the 6L and star 5N or %7S. Correct? So which is the correct answer here? Now the easiest thing to decode here is the letter coding. Can anybody tell me what is the letter coding? The letter coding is, see, what is the last letter of this word? N. What is the last letter of this word? S, D, L. Right? That NSDL is coming here. See, NSDL. So basically the last letter of each word is the letter that is used in the code. That is one very easy thing which you can find out. Okay, the last letter, okay, that in each word is the letter coding. Okay, now look at the number. Can you say anything about the number? See, okay, let us assume that we have just found this out, right? Last letter represents the letter code. So at this point itself, I know the answer is going to be %7S, because this has to then stand for mentors. Mentors is ending with S. Login is ending with N. So code for login has to be star 5N, and is ending with D. So that this has to be the code. Okay. So at this point itself you get the answer. Now what is the number coding here? What is the number code? How has the number code been arrived at? See, how many letters are there in a word? Here if you see login, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 letters are there. So you have 5. Correct? Mentors, 7 letters are there. So you have 7. Right? So the number of letters in a word represents the letter coding. So with these two itself, at least even any one of this, you are able to find out the answer for the first question is %7S. Second question, what will be the code for exam mentors SBI job? So what will be the code for that? See, mentors you know is %7S. Okay. Now SBI is there here, right? Where is SBI? SBI is here. It should end with I. So it has to be at the rate of 3I. So SBI is at the rate 3I. Now what will be the code for job? Where is job? Job is here. Correct? B, ending with B. So it has to be +3B. And exam. Exam is a 4-letter word. Where is exam? Exam is here. #4M. So what has to be? It has to be the code %7S +3B #4M at 3I. Now let's not look at the order. The thing is there, so let us just mark that as the answer and move on. There are two, oh yeah. See, option 1 is not the answer, Power Star. How is option 1 the answer? You have equal to 5S. No, equal to 5S is not the code. See, if you look at equal to 5S, this is the code for notes. So it's not the first one. So Piyush and Power Star, I hope it is clear. No worries. See, make a mistake, don't delete the message and all. Yeah, it's fine. You learn from your mistakes. You have to make mistakes to learn. Otherwise, you won't learn. It's okay. So the correct answer is option 3. Option 3 is the correct answer. Yes. Now, moving on to the next question. According to the coding, what will be the code for banking? See, obviously these two cannot be the code for banking. Why? BANKING. Ends with G. It can't end with 7, it can't end with T. It can be this. Okay, but again here at this point we need to know what is the symbol coding that has been followed. Again we are not very clear as to what the symbol coding will be, correct? Just a moment. Yeah. Okay, so let us try to see if we can understand what the symbol coding could be. Okay, see if you have here mentors, right? Mentors is as, okay, percentage 7 S is coming. So let us look at these ones. Okay, scroll, S is there. The starting word is S. Here also SBI, S is there. Here you have 2 at the rate of. So might be, it could be like this. Whenever it begins with S, you have to use at the rate of. Correct? There is another S here. What is the code for that study? Again at the rate of is coming. So basically, whenever a certain letter is used, certain symbols are used. Correct? So if I have to, and let us reassure if it is correct. Let us look for one more letter and see if that could be the logic that they have followed. Again, related. Okay, starting with R. Which is the code for related? Okay, this symbol, this exclamation is there here. Correct? Now similarly you have read here. Where is read? Again, exclamation is there. So whenever there is a word that is starting with a particular letter, some particular symbol is being used. So wherever there is an S, they have used a at the rate of. Wherever there is an R, they have used a exclamation. Correct? Now this symbol might be unique, it can only be there for one letter, or a same symbol can be used for more than one letter. We are not getting into all of that. But what we understand basically is that whenever there is a word starts with a letter, a particular symbol is used for that. So here the word is starting with B. Now we don't have any word in this given information which starts with B. So we cannot also predict what can be the symbol that comes here. So what will be your answer? Your answer will be can't say. So at least if there was some word which started with B, like boy, whatever, a word which starts with B was there in the above statements, then might be using that we can try to find out what the code would be. But here nothing like that is given. So your answer has to be can't say. That is option 5. Yes. So don't mark this as the answer. At this point, remember, we also have to know this. Unless, without knowing that, you cannot say that this will be the answer for sure. It could be the answer. We don't know. What is the code for B? We don't know. Next. According to the above information, the code exclamation 7D is used for dash. So Ravi Kiran, for the symbol coding, right, we said we were looking at the first letter, not the end letter. For the symbol coding, we were looking at the first letter in each word. According to the given information, what is this code used for? This code is already used here, correct? See, it's there here. It has to be related. Otherwise also, here you have 7-letter word, it should be. There are no other 7-letter words here. It has to be related. Option 3, very easy one. Next. Alright. So moving on, the next question is a linear arrangement question. So what is given here? There are 10 girls who sit on 2 parallel rows of bench containing 5 people each in such a way that there is equal distance between the adjacent girls for doing some college work, and they like different mobile phones. And some of them are facing south and some of them are facing north. Okay, so there are 2 rows. So basically linear arrangement question. So take the next 2 or 3 minutes, read the question, try to understand it, try to get the arrangement, and let me know once you are done, and then we will start solving. Don't wait for me to start solving it. Try it out yourself. Even if you are not able to solve it, it is fine. The important part is that you should try to solve it. Okay? Any of you got the answer? Got the arrangement? If you are done, please do let me know. I'll start solving. Yes, Sugeta says trying. Okay, please do try. Let me know once you are done. Manaswini says, ma'am, you please solve. I will solve, don't worry. Did you try? Are you stuck somewhere? Try, don't leave without try. You have to try. If you're not getting, it's fine. I'll just solve it now. Guys, just give me almost got. Okay, Murli says he's almost done. Okay, we'll start in the next 1 minute. Time is 6:29. I'll start at 6:30. Karthik, you always have to have a starting point in these puzzles. Yes, so he says that I'm stuck without knowing which direction they belong to. So you have, while solving such puzzles, or see, there are a lot of questions on circular arrangement and linear arrangement, where you have some people facing one direction, some people facing another direction, where we get lost. So you have to start with one person, and let us say you're starting with that person, okay? Let's say A or B, whatever. So if A, okay, look at the possibilities where A can face. If you are able to place A, see if A can face north direction or south direction. If there are two possibilities that comes, try out by starting with the two possibilities. Okay, that's how you will go about solving the question. You will have to fix on a person, try to fix the direction which he is facing, then start. Sometimes you will be able to fix people's position, right, and direction can be done later. Sometimes direction of the person. Take all the possibilities. In such questions, always remember, especially in mains, when you have such arrangement questions, generally just by drawing one diagram you will not get the answer. There will be more than one possibilities. 90% questions will be like that. See, usually in prelims and all, you just write, you just draw two rows, start arranging the people, you will get the answer. No, it will not work that way for complex questions. There will be more than one possibilities most of the time. Okay, you will have to try them out. Okay, let's move on. Let's start solving the question. What is given here? There are 10 girls who are sitting in two parallel rows of a bench containing 5 people. Okay, let's leave all that. They are liking different mobile phones. In row 1, C, D, E, F, G are seated, and some of them are facing south, some of them are facing north. In row 2, M, N, O, P, Q are seated, and some of them are facing south, some of them are facing north. Therefore, in the given seating arrangement, each member seated in a row either faces the other member or sitting behind another member. So in row 1 you have C, D, E, F, G. In row 2 you have M, N, O, Q, P. Generally we take row 1 like this and row 2 like this. So 99% of the questions it will be like this, right? And generally they will also say there is a row 1 and people are sitting behind, row 2 is sitting behind row 1. But here if you see, nothing like that is mentioned. Which row will come in front, which row will come next, nothing like that is given. Anyway, let us assume it to be like this for now, and let us just read the given information. Okay, I'm just going to skim through the information for a second and see if I am able to find something. Alright, so let's get started. So there are two, okay, I'm going to take this as row 1 for now, and this is who are sitting in row 1, C, D, E, F and G are sitting in row 1. Then I have row 2, and who are sitting here, M, N, O, P and Q are sitting here. Okay, so the girl who likes motto X sits to the immediate right of N, who is seated exactly in the middle of the row. Okay, in the first statement itself. So in each row, in this row how many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So N is here. Okay, now the girl who likes motto X is sitting to the immediate right of N. Again, I don't know the direction of N, so there are two possibilities here. Either N can face downwards or N can face upwards. Correct? I have two possibilities here. So N is upwards. So right away here itself I am splitting it into two cases. And the girl who is liking motto X is sitting to the immediate right of N. So in this case right of N is here. So this will be motto X. In this case this will be motto X. The girl who likes motto X exactly middle of the row. One of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Lenovo sits behind the girl who likes Redmi. Okay, one of the, again here see, one of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Lenovo sits to the sits behind the girl who likes Redmi. Okay, we don't know where to fix that. P does not like Redmi. So okay, P does not like Redmi. So I'm just noting that down here. P does not like Redmi. F does not like Lenovo or Samsung. Okay. M sits to the immediate right of the girl who likes iPhone 6. E sits third to the right of the girl who likes Redmi Note 4. M does not face C and faces the south direction. The girl who likes LG sits exactly between the girl who likes Vivo and Lenovo. C likes Lenovo and sits in the middle of row 1. See, so this is what I am going to fix next. Okay, so we are not able to take the information in order. You will have to keep reading through the passage, and wherever you see an information, try to fix that person. So C is liking Lenovo. So C is coming here. He likes Lenovo. So C is coming here and C likes Lenovo. Okay, C likes Lenovo, sits in the middle of row 1. Q faces north direction and sits to the immediate left of N. So again here left of N is where? Here, right? So Q is facing north, sits to the immediate left of N. Similarly here Q faces north, sits to the immediate left of N. Then Q faces north, sits to the immediate left of N. Only one girl sits between the girl who likes Redmi and Moto X. So Moto X is here. So where should Redmi be? Redmi has to be here because only one girl is sitting between Moto X and Redmi. So which should be Redmi? Q has to be Redmi. Similarly here only one girl sits between Moto X and Redmi. This has to be Redmi. Then only one girl sits between the girl who likes Redmi and Moto X. M faces one of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Redmi Note 4. Again, I don't know where to place that. F faces one of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Redmi. So F faces one of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Redmi. So this is Q, correct? So where can F be? F is facing one of the immediate neighbors. So who is the immediate neighbor of Redmi? N and this person, right? So F is facing one of the immediate neighbors, means either F has to be here or F has to be here. So F is facing one of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Redmi. So this has to be F in this case, okay? And F is facing one of the immediate neighbors of the girls who like Redmi. Okay, so F, okay, this has to be F, correct? And F is, see, and it is also given here that in the given seating arrangement, each member is seated in a row, either faces another member of the row or is seated behind each other. So what does this mean? Here it is given F faces one of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Redmi. Okay, so, okay, here F is here. Let us just keep that there. Okay, now if this was the case, where will F be? So Redmi is here, so F has to be here, correct? F has to be here. Now after that, what do you do? Only one girl, M faces one of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Redmi Note 4. So again, I don't know where to fix that, let that be there. Only one girl sits between the girl who likes iPhone 6 and N who likes Nokia. So N likes Nokia, that's also we have found Nokia. So N likes Nokia in both the cases. See, remember I have taken this as row 1 and row 2 here. Again, we are not sure if we are doing it correctly. Might be row 2 can be in the beginning, row 1 can be next. Generally that's not the case, but still let us just try it out like this. M faces one of the immediate, okay, that is not used. Only one girl sits between the girl who likes iPhone 6. So iPhone 6 can either be here or here. Again, we cannot fix that. Then only two people sit between E and G. So where will E and G be? Only two people sit between E and G, means here has to be E and G. See, in this case, E and G has to come here, correct? See, two people means E, G. Now I don't know which is E, which is G. If this is the case, E, G. Because two people are sitting between E and G. E sits to the immediate right of the girl who faces P. So E sits to the immediate right of the girl who faces P. Only two people sit between E and G. I've just used this alone. P likes neither LG or MI5. The girl who likes Lenovo sits second to the right of the one who faces north direction. The girl who likes Lenovo sits second to the right of the one who faces north direction. So this person is facing north direction. So here again this person is facing north direction. Second to the right of the one who is facing north direction. O sits on one of the extreme ends of the line and likes I46. Okay, C faces the opposite direction of the girl who likes Nokia. So Nokia person is facing upwards. Okay, here. So here what will C do? C will face downwards. Here downwards means C will face upwards. Then F faces the north direction and the one who faces F faces the south direction. So in this case, F is facing the north direction and the one who faces F is facing the south direction. Okay, one who faces F is facing the south direction. F faces north direction and the one who faces F faces south direction. D faces north direction. So where is D here? Obviously this has to be D and D is facing north. Here this has to be D. D is facing north. So if we continue now, let us come back to the statements that we have not used. So what is given here? One of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Lenovo sits behind the girl who likes Redmi. Okay, so at this point what happens? One of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Lenovo, okay, one of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Lenovo sits behind the girl who likes Redmi. Now when this statement comes, what we understand is that, see, we have taken row 1 to be in front, row 2 to be behind that, here also. But when this statement comes, the neighbor of Lenovo is sitting behind Redmi, means this row 2 actually has to be on top, and here also row 2 actually has to be on top. So that is one major rearrangement that we have to do. So let me just okay, for now we will write it down like this, and let us eliminate one. Okay, just remember row 2 has to be in front of row 1. That is what this statement means, right? One of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Lenovo sits behind the girl who likes Redmi. So while solving, actually if we see that C likes Lenovo and sits in the middle of row 1, and then if we had read this statement immediately, then we could have immediately placed row 2 in front of row 1. For now, since we have started solving till here, let us just continue this way. Anyway, which row is in front, back? For now, I don't think that is a big issue. Let us try to get the arrangement. Then, what else is given here? P does not like Redmi. Okay, already Q likes Redmi, that we have found out. F does not like Lenovo or Samsung. Okay, F cannot be Samsung. M sits to the immediate right of the girl who likes iPhone 6. So M sits to the immediate right of the girl who likes iPhone 6. See, already I know O likes iPhone 6 and O is sitting on one of the extreme ends. So which has to be O? Because M has to be close to O. So this has to be O and this has to be M. And what does O like? O likes iPhone 6. Okay, so this has to be P. So again here in this case, where will O and M be? This has to be O. This is iPhone 6. Okay, and this has to be M, and it is given M sits to the immediate right of the girl who likes iPhone 6. So in this case, O is facing downwards. In this case, O is facing upwards. So that is also used. E sits third to the right of the girl who likes Redmi Note 4. Okay, so here we have the directions, correct? E sits third to the right of the girl who likes Redmi Note 4. So which is the girl who should like Redmi Note 4 here? This has to be the girl who likes Redmi Note 4. Okay, because E is sitting third to her right, correct? Third to the right means it has to be here only. So this has to be G and this will be E. So E sits third to the right of the girl who likes Redmi Note 4. If this was the case, which will be E and which will be the person who likes Redmi Note 4? So, E sits third to the right of the girl. So here I know C, D. Okay, I know this sign. I have the direction here now. Okay, here it is upwards. M faces one of the immediate neighbors of the girls who like Redmi Note 4. So M faces one of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Redmi Note 4 means in this case this has to be Redmi Note 4. Okay, and E is sitting third to the right means this has to be E. This has to be E. Same thing what we did there. Okay, and this has to be G. So where will G will be third to the right means this is facing downwards, and it is given that M faces one of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Redmi Note 4. Okay, so let us wait there. M is facing that person. See here what is happening is, like I said, 2 has to go up, correct? So we have not even done that yet. We just have to eliminate one of these cases which is wrong. Then we will draw the correct case. Okay, so I have not used that information for now. The girl who likes LG sits between the girl who likes Vivo and Lenovo. So this is Vivo, this is the girl who likes LG, so this is LG. So this is Lenovo, so this is Vivo and this is LG. So that is also used. The girl who likes LG sits exactly between the girl who likes Vivo and Lenovo. M faces one of the immediate, okay, that is leave that. Only one girl sits between the girl who likes iPhone 6 and N who likes Nokia. That is also used. E sits to the immediate right of the girl who likes P. Yeah, so that is also used here. E sits to the, okay, this is P here. Now look at this condition here. E sits to the immediate right of the girl who likes P. So E is sitting to the immediate right, see, who faces P. So see, P and F are facing each other and E is sitting to the immediate right of F. But if this is the case, P and F are facing each other and E is sitting to the immediate left of F. And here it is also given that F faces north, correct? So here the condition is failing. So this is wrong. This has gone wrong because here the condition is failing, okay? Now, so this has to be your correct option. Now let me draw the row 2 in the beginning, okay, and row 1 in the behind it. See, actually in the beginning itself, if we had drawn this, then it would have been far more easier, but when we started solving, right, we did not note what was given here. Only as we progressed solving the question, we understood that row 1 has to be ahead of row 2. So that's why at this point I am changing and making row 2 in the beginning and row 1 behind, because they have very clearly given that one of the immediate neighbors of Lenovo sits behind the girl who likes Redmi. So Redmi has to be the first row. The row 2 has to be in the beginning. So whatever I have got till now, I am just writing it down here because this is going to be my correct arrangement. Remember, in the examination, see, it depends. Sometimes when we solve such questions, in the beginning itself, we might note this, right? Notice this thing and we would have corrected it. We would have drawn it like this. But here, we couldn't find that out, right? In the beginning when we solved. Yeah. So in that case, continue solving. At one point when this goes wrong, we can just draw it correctly, okay? iPhone 6. So here you will have F, E, C, D and G. So this is Redmi Note 4. This I don't know. This is Lenovo, LG and Vivo. Okay. So this is going to be my correct arrangement now. I have P, Q, N, M, O. Redmi, Nokia, Moto X, iPhone 6. Here I have Vivo, LG, Lenovo, Redmi Note 4 and I have F, E, C, D, G. Now let us complete this. So here what is remaining? We have to find the directions also, right? We have, see, M does not face C and faces, M does not face C and faces south direction. So M is facing south direction. I have found out the direction of M. Then M faces one of the immediate neighbors of the girl, that is used, right? One of the immediate neighbors of the girl who uses Redmi Note 4, that is also used. Then which is the statement? P neither likes LG or MI5. So P does not like MI5. So who should like MI5? D has to like MI5. And what is the only other company that we are left with? We are left with Samsung. So P should like Samsung. And again, direction of E I have to find out, right? E sits to the immediate right of the girl who faces C. C faces the opposite direction of the girl who likes Nokia, so upwards, downwards, that is used. F faces north direction, and the one who faces F faces south direction. D faces north direction. Where do I find out the direction of E? Where is it given? The person middle of F, one of the immediate. F likes neither Lenovo nor Samsung. Okay, that is all used. There has to be some information for us to find out the direction of E. The girl who likes Moto X sits to the immediate right of N, who sits at the middle of the row. One of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Lenovo sits behind girl likes Redmi. P does not like Redmi. F likes neither Lenovo nor Samsung. M sits to the immediate right of the girl who likes iPhone 6. E sits third to the right of the girl who likes Redmi Note 4. M does not face C and faces south direction. The girl who likes LG sits exactly between the girls who like Vivo and Lenovo. C likes Lenovo and sits in the middle of row 1. Q faces the north direction and sits to the immediate left of N. Only one girl sits between the girl who likes Redmi and Moto X. M faces one of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Redmi Note 4. F faces one of the immediate neighbors of the girls who like Redmi. Only one girl sits between the one who likes iPhone 6 and Nokia. E sits to the immediate right of the girl who likes P. E sits to the immediate right of the girl who likes E sits to the who faces P. Okay. Who faces P. Only two people sit between E and G. P neither likes LG or MG5. The girl who likes Lenovo sits second to the right of the one who faces north direction. O sits at one of the extreme ends of the line and likes iPhone 6. C faces the opposite direction of the girl who likes Nokia. F faces north direction and the one who faces F faces south direction. Can you guys help me? I have to find the direction of E. Why am I not able to get it? We should be able to find the direction of E, right? Is there some information given here? Did you guys get the from P? Okay, so he says from P we get, Power Star says from P we are getting the direction of E. Let me just check where is it that I have. E sits to the immediate right of the girl who faces P. Yeah, that's there, but then how do I know the direction of P? I mean of E. This is the arrangement though. You have P, Q, N, M, O. P like Samsung, Q likes Redmi, Nokia, Moto X, iPhone 6. Then you have F, E, C, D, G. You have Vivo, LG, Lenovo, MI5, Redmi 4. So this is, we have got this arrangement. So yeah, I have to find out the direction of E. I am just seeing where, which is the information that I have to use. Yeah, so either faces or sits behind. Some information about P is given. Where is that? Yeah, see, this was the first information we started with. Correct. Thank you for pointing that out, Power Star. I think I underlined this, right? So I forgot to consider that again. One of the immediate neighbors of the girl who likes Lenovo sits behind the girl who likes Redmi. So sits behind means if this is Redmi, this person is sitting behind them. So this he has to face like this. See, if they are sitting behind, the direction will be like this, right? I am sitting behind this person. Like that. If they are facing each other means it was like this. So this was the information that we had to consider to find the direction of E. So with that, our arrangement is complete. Okay. Now this was a very, very important statement because we used it to understand that row 2 was in front of row 1. Generally in 90% of the questions, row 1 we will first draw like this, then row 2. And most of the time it will be correct also, right? But here it is the other way around. So this was the key statement there, and that is how we get the direction of E also. Very good, excellent. I think I missed that out while reading it. Okay, anyway, so this is the final arrangement. Now let us look at the question that follow. First question, who amongst the following faces the girl D? Who amongst the following faces the girl D? Who is facing D? M is facing D, or M is facing D, or it is the girl who likes Moto X, correct? So M is facing D, or the girl who likes Moto X. So what is your answer? Option 4. O likes which of the mobile phones? O likes iPhone 6. See, even if you are not able to get this arrangement completely, this question you can very well answer. It is given here directly somewhere. No, it was given O likes iPhone 6. Directly you could have marked the answer. Correct? Which of the following is true regarding Q? Q faces south direction. None of the given option is true. Q likes Redmi. The girl who likes MI5 faces Q. Q is the immediate neighbor of M. So which of the following is correct? which is correct. See here, it is very clearly given. Again, if you are not able to solve this question, this arrangement, it is given here that Q faces north direction. Here Q faces south direction is wrong. Q likes Redmi. Actually, that's the correct answer, right? Q likes Redmi, no? No, What does Q? Q likes Redmi. Correct. Q likes Redmi. That's correct. And what was the other option? This is correct. The girl who likes MI5 faces Q. No, that's not correct. Who is behind Q? It is actually the person who likes LG. So this is going to be the correct answer. Option 3 is the correct answer. Next one. Which one is the immediate neighbor of F? Which one is the immediate neighbor of F? Who is the immediate neighbor of F? E is the immediate neighbor of F, very clearly. No, that's not given like that. See, I know E likes LG, correct? It was it right? E likes LG? E likes LG, yes. So this is the answer. Who amongst the following sits at the middle of row 1? Who sits at the middle of row 1? The girl who likes Lenovo. That was also it was very easy to find out, right, in the given statement. So these two questions you could have answered without solving this full set. Okay, like some of you say, PowerStar tells me, ma'am, this question looks like above SBI PO level. It's not actually, it's actually easy. See, it was that one statement where I took a bit of a time because I forgot to read it. But otherwise, it's not that difficult, I would say. You can solve it in the examination. It's not solvable, I would say. Okay, so these two questions you could have solved without getting the final arrangement itself, right? Because these two directly, when you skim through the information itself, in the beginning itself, these are some informations that you would be noting down. Okay, next, moving on, next question. So now let's move on to the next question. This is on coded inequalities. What is given here? In these questions, a relationship between different elements is shown in the statements. The statements are followed by two conclusions, 1 and 2. Give your answer as to which conclusion is true. Coded inequality questions are always easy, mark scoring and generally less time taking. So try and give me the answer for this. So what is given here? A, see, you have to find out the relationship between D and B in the first conclusion. So I have B here and D here. So I know A is greater than B and A is less than or equal to D, or D is greater than or equal to A. So if I combine these two statements very clearly, I can say that D is greater than B. So this conclusion is true. Similarly, now I have to compare E and A. So I have relationship between AD and DE. So if I combine those two, what do I get? A less than or equal to D equal to E. Or what can I say? I can say E is greater than or equal to A. So the second conclusion is also true. So what is the answer here? Here the correct answer is option 5 if both conclusion 1 and 2 are true. Easy question. So Swati, PowerStar and Venkanna, Vidya, Sugeta have given me the correct answer. Karthik, I hope it's clear. It should be option 5. Both follow. Next. P less than Q, Q equal to R, R greater than S, S less than or equal to T. What is the first conclusion here? Q greater than T. So I have to find out the relationship between Q and T. So combine these two statements. I have Q is equal to R greater than S and then I have S less than or equal to T. Can I find out the relationship between Q and T here? Because there is a greater than symbol here, less than or equal to symbol here. So I am not able to find out any relationship between Q and T. So the first conclusion actually I would say does not follow because I am not able to find out the relationship. But look at the second conclusion. Second conclusion says Q less than or equal to T. Again, I cannot say if Q is less than or equal to T. But if you look at both the conclusions, either of these conclusions has to be true. See here, this conclusion says that Q is greater than T, which I am not sure. This second conclusion says that Q is less than or equal to T. Again, I am not sure about this. But one of these conclusions has to be true. If this is true, then this is false. If this is false, then this is true. So don't blindly mark the answer that both the conclusions don't follow. Here, since the same variable are used, it is like complementary pair. Either this conclusion is true, this is false, or if this is false, then this is true. So the answer will be either 1 or 2 is true. Correct answer will be option 3. Either conclusion 1 or conclusion 2 is true. See, if you take the conclusion separately, correct, Q greater than T, we are not able to find any relationship between Q and T. We don't know for sure. Similarly, if I take the second conclusion alone, Q less than or equal to T, I am not sure whether that conclusion is true or not. But if I combine both the conclusions together, one of the conclusion should be true and the other should be wrong. So you should mark the answer as either conclusion 1 or 2 is true. So even though we know this, in the examination in a hurry, we might mark the answer as neither conclusion 1 or 2 is true. So don't do that. If the variables are the same, check if they are a complementary pair. Okay, next. Study the following information carefully and answer the questions given below. 5 persons P, Q, R, S and T are of different heights. Q is taller than P but shorter than T. S is shorter than only one person. P is not the shortest. The one who is the third shortest is 4 feet tall. The one who is shortest is 3 feet tall. And then based on that, questions are given. So let's write down what information is given here. What is given? There are 5 people P, Q, R, S, T of different heights. Q is taller than P but shorter than T. So Q is shorter than T. S is shorter than only one person. So how many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are there. S is shorter than only one person means S will be here. Correct? S is shorter than only one person and P is not the shortest. See, P is already shorter than T and Q. So this has to be P. P is not the shortest means there is one more person after P. And so where will T and Q be? Obviously this has to be T, this has to be Q. And so where will R be? This has to be R. So this has to be your arrangement for this question. Okay, very easy one. Only thing you have to read the information correctly and place them in the correct order. So in the order of height, this is the order. T will be the tallest, S is the second tallest, followed by Q, P and R. Now look at the questions now and give me the answer. The one who is shortest is 3 feet tall. So this person is 3 feet tall and the one who is third shortest is 4 feet tall. Now give me the answer for the question. Okay, so for the first question, what is the answer? Swati says cannot be determined. Okay, any other answers? What is the question here? If S is 5 feet taller than R, what is the possible height of P? So S is 5 feet taller than R means if this is 3 feet, S is 5 feet taller than R, so S will be 8 feet. What is the possible height of P? See, how do I find out what is the possible height of P? Here this is 4, here this is 3. So P's height has to be somewhere in between, correct? It has to be either 3.2, 3.1, whatever, 3.5. Look at the question. The question says what is the possible height of P? They are not asking you for an exact height, correct? You are not able to find out the exact height. But 3.5 is possible because 3.5 will be between 4 and 3. So which will be your answer? 3.5, correct? See, among the options, 3.5 is the only possible height for P. Now next one, who among the following is the tallest? Very easy. Who among the following is tallest? T is the tallest. Option 2. Is it clear? I think this information was actually not required. S is 5 feet taller than R because we didn't use it in any of the questions. That was not even required. So the answer here for the first question will be 3.5 feet and for the second question will be T. Okay. So I hope it's clear. Now moving on to the next question. The next question is there on your screen. So this is again a question, it's a floor puzzle. So read the question. What's given? Lavanya, Kalpana, Aruna, Priya, Ragini, Manisha and Samita are 7 people who live on 7 different floors of a building, but not necessarily in the same order, and they belong to different states: Maharashtra, Karnataka, Bihar, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Kerala and Manipur. So you have to arrange them in the respective floors. So go through the question, take the next 1 or 2 minutes, solve it and tell me if you are done, and then we'll start solving it. Yes. So Vidya has solved it. What about others? It's an easy one. It shouldn't be taking you so long. I think I will anyway get started. Those of you who are still trying can look at the next slide, this slide, and then continue solving. What is given here? Lavanya, Kalpana, Aruna, Priya, Rakini, Manisha and Samita are 7 people who live on 7 different floors of a building, but not necessarily in the same order. The lowermost floor of the building is numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 floors are there. The one who is born in Maharashtra lives immediately above the one who is born in Manipur. Okay, so one who is born in Maharashtra. Okay, I am just noting down here. Maharashtra has to live immediately above Manipur. So Manipur on top, Maharashtra should come. Then only one person lives between Kalpana and Ragini, and Kalpana lives on one of the floors above Rahini. So wherever Kalpana is, okay, one floor in between, and then it has to be Ragini. And neither Aruna nor Lavanya is born in Gujarat. Ragini is not born in Bihar. Lavanya lives on an odd numbered floor but not on floor number 3. So let us consider that as a starting point. We need to start somewhere, na? Let us start with this. Lavanya lives on an odd numbered floor but not floor number 3. So Lavanya can either be here, floor number 1, correct? Lavanya can be here. Lavanya can be here, or she has to be in floor number 5. So let's consider that as 2 cases and then solve, correct? So that it's easier. Instead of writing the 2 cases this side, right, I don't have space, so I'm just going to write the second case here so that it's easier for me. In the examination you can just write the 2 cases simultaneously side by side and solve. So Lavanya has to be either in the 1st floor or in the 5th floor. Okay. Then Lavanya lives in an odd numbered floor but not in floor number 3. Then Aruna and Lavanya are not from Gujarat. Okay, I am not using that for now. Then the one who has been born in Rajasthan lives immediately above Lavanya. So this person has to be born in Rajasthan. Here this has to be Rajasthan. Okay. Then only 2 people live between Lavanya and the one who is born in Bihar. So if this is Lavanya, which has to be Bihar, 2 people have to live between Lavanya and Bihar. So obviously in this case Bihar has to come here. In this case 1, 2, this has to be Bihar. Then next, what is given? The one who is from Karnataka lives on one of the odd numbered floors above Priya. Okay, I don't know where to put that. Only 3 people live between Aruna and the one who is born in Karnataka. The one who is born in Bihar lives immediately above Aruna. So which is Aruna here? This is Aruna. Okay, the one who is born in Bihar lives immediately above Aruna. So Aruna I have fixed. Then they are saying the one who is born in Karnataka lives in one of the odd numbered floors above Priya. So sorry, not that. Look at this. Only 3 people live between Aruna and the one who is born in Karnataka. So 1, 2, 3. So this has to be Karnataka. In this case 1, 2, 3. This has to be Karnataka. Then now next, what is it that I have to fix? See, other information that I know is I have to fix Kalpana and Rakini, correct? So in this case again where can I fix them? If this was the case, Kalpana, Ragini can be here or here 6 or 4, correct? Lot of places to fix them. Anyway, let's keep reading. Where can I fix Kalpana and Ragini? Then there is one more information that is given. Manisha is born in Bihar. Yeah, I didn't look at this statement. See here, Manisha is born in Bihar. So I can fix this as Manisha. Here this is Manisha. Now once I fix this, very clearly where can I place Kalpana and Ragini? There has to be one floor between Kalpana and Ragini. If this is the case, this obviously has to be Kalpana, because this is the only place where I can place Kalpana, and this has to be Ragini because there has to be one floor in between them. It is only possible here. Now if this was the case, then this has to be Kalpana and this has to be Ragini. Now once I fix this also, then in this case, right, see, I know it is given that the one who is born in Karnataka lives in one of the odd numbered floors above Priya. So obviously in this case, this has to be Priya. But I can't fix Priya in this case because this is Karnataka. Priya can be here or here. I am not able to fix that. But if the second case is the correct one, I can fix this as Priya. Now the next thing that I am going to try and fix is Maharashtra and Manipur. Where can I place them? In this case, see, Maharashtra has to be just on top of Manipur. So here this has to be Maharashtra and this has to be Manipur. Okay. Now if this is the case, this has to be Maharashtra and this has to be Manipur. Okay. So that is also fixed. And then what are we left with? So if you look at the names in the second case, the names that we are left with is Samita. So this has to be Samita. And I know that Aruna is not from Gujarat. It was mentioned somewhere. Na? See, neither Aruna nor Lavanya is from Gujarat. So Aruna cannot be from Gujarat. This person has to be from Gujarat. And so this person will be from the which place is left? Kerala. So this has to be Kerala. Okay, so this is the second case. I think second case seems to be correct, but anyway, let us see the first case has to go wrong somewhere. Now let us find out where it is going wrong. Okay, so let us try to complete the first case now. The one who is born in Maharashtra lives immediately above the one who is born in Manipur. Only one person lives between Kalpana and Ragini. Kalpana lives on one of the floors above Ragini. Neither Aruna nor Lavanya are born in Gujarat. So now if I am going with the first case, see, very clearly it is given Aruna and Lavanya cannot be in Gujarat. Now if you look at the places that I have fixed, the only two people for whom I have to fix places, Aruna and Lavanya. Obviously one of them has to be Gujarat based on the arrangement that I have got, which is not possible. It is very clearly given Aruna and Lavanya cannot be Gujarat. So this is going to go wrong anyways. So this will be your correct arrangement. Samita Gujarat, Kalpana Rajasthan, Lavanya Karnataka, Ragini Maharashtra, Priya Manipur, Manisha Bihar and Aruna Kerala. This is actually a easy one, not very difficult. You will get the answer fast for this. Now let us look at the questions that follow. Which of the following statements is true as per the given information? Which of the following statements is true? Let's just check. 6 Kalpana Rajasthan is true. Which of the following persons sits exactly between Samita and Lavanya? Who sits between Samita and Lavanya? Kalpana sits between Samita and Lavanya. Kalpana. Correct? Kalpana. Okay, look at this also. The one who is on the 6th floor, the one who is born in Rajasthan, yes, all these are correct. Na? So you should take the answer as all of the above. See, previous answer was that only, na? 6 Kalpana Rajasthan. Everything is coming here. So all of the above will be your answer. 4 of the following persons form a group. Which of the following person does not belong to the group? Kalpana, Aruna, Samita, Priya, Lavanya. So Samita, Lavanya, Priya. All these are in odd numbered floor. Kalpana is in an even numbered floor. So which will be your answer? Your answer obviously has to be Kalpana. Aruna is also in an odd numbered floor. So all these people are in odd numbered floor. Only this person is in an even numbered floor. Kalpana is your odd one out. How many people stay between the one who was born in Rajasthan and Manisha? Where is Manisha and where is Rajasthan? Rajasthan is here, Manisha is here. How many people are there in between them? 3 people are there in between them. Answer is option 1. Priya is born on which of the following states? Where is Priya born? Priya is born in Manipur. Manipur. Yes. So these are the answers for the questions that follow. Clear? Next. moving on to the next question. The next question is statement and course of action. In each of the question below is a statement, is given a statement followed by 3 courses of action numbered 1, 2 and 3. A course of action is a step or administrative decision to be taken for improvement, follow up or further action in regard to the problem, policy, etc. On the basis of the information given in the statement, you have to assume everything in the statement to be true and then decide which of the suggested course of action logically follows for pursuing. So the statement here says that the members belonging to 2 local clubs occasionally fight with each other on the main road and block traffic movement. So what are the courses of action that can be taken? 3 options are given. You have to tell me which is the correct course of action to be taken. So try solving this and give me the answer. So what are the courses of action given here? The first, so what is happening here? There are people who are belonging to 2 clubs, they are fighting occasionally and causing block in the traffic movement. Course of action. The local police station should immediately deploy police personnel round the clock on the main road. Now the second course of action says those involved in fighting should be identified and put behind bars. The local administration should disband the management of the 2 clubs with immediate effect. So which are the logical course of action that should be taken by the police? It should be only 2 and 3. Correct? Because see, there are 2 clubs which are causing the problems. So what should be taken to avoid this traffic movement and all? Either arrest the people who are causing this public nuisance, or see to it that they are like you can, the local the management, right? The clubs has a management, you have to punish them, right? Because they are causing problems for the public. So these are the 2 logical actions that they should take, right? Other than directly putting a police there all the time, that will not solve the problem. Yes, putting a police is good, but by putting a police, will the problem be solved? Those club people will still fight again, there will be confusion, police will try to stop it, right? So what a course of action is something that is taken to see to it that that problem is not happening. So either arrest the people, put them behind bars for causing public nuisance, or punish the administration of the 2 clubs, the management of the 2 clubs. So what will be your answer here? Only 2 and 3 follow. Yes. Next one. Many students of the local school fell ill for the 4th time in a row in the last 6 months after consuming food prepared by the school canteen. Now courses of action here is, the school management should immediately terminate the contract of the canteen and ask for compensation. Second, the school management should advise all the students not to eat food articles from the canteen. The owner of the canteen should be immediately arrested for negligence. So again, which is the correct answer here? So the correct answer will be, look at the first course of action. It says the school management should terminate the contract of the canteen and ask for compensation. See, asking for compensation might be terminating the contract of the canteen, might be that's a good decision to take, but asking for compensation, that's not the problem here, right? The children are falling sick and the canteen has to take care of that, right? They see, the importance here is the health of the child. Correct? So even though the first seems to be a valid course of action that can be taken, it is not like, see, the person who is making the mistake, right? The canteen should understand that just by getting some money, the school should not be happy, right? Okay, the canteen will say, okay, you terminate the contract, I'll give you some compensation. No, that's not how it should be dealt, right? So if you look at the second course of action, it says that first thing, what should the school do? If the children are falling sick because of food eaten from canteen, first thing that school should do is tell the children not to eat the food from the canteen, and the second thing to be done is the owner of the canteen should be immediately arrested for negligence, because health of children is very important, correct? So they cannot be doing such things of giving low quality food. So the owner of the canteen should be punished for that, right? So these are the first two course of actions that they should be taking. Then they might change the person who is running the canteen or give the contract to somebody else. But if you look at the immediate course of action that has to be taken, it would be 2 and 3. Correct? Because children's health is very important. Piyush says it is 1 and 2. How can you neglect 3, Piyush? Because small children's health, you can't take a chance there, right? You can't give low quality food for small children like that. So it is 2 and 3 follow. Next one. Many school buses have fitted CNG kit without observing the safety guidelines properly. This results into some instances of the buses catching fire, I think it should be fire there, and due to short circuit and endangering the lives of school children. Now course of action is given. Yeah. So Karthik says, for the previous question, ma'am, if it was the first time, the second statement is okay. Yes, definitely. See, 4 to 5 times children are falling ill and the canteen has taken no action for that. So definitely the person responsible for that should be punished for that, right? Yes, Karthik, you are right. Now, what will be the answer here? So school buses have fitted some CNG kit without proper safety guidelines. Because of that, the buses are catching fire. Okay. So what should be the course of action that should be done? The Regional Transport Authority should immediately carry out checks of all school buses fitted with CNG kit. Yes, they have to check, right, how it has been fitted, whether they have followed the safety guidelines. Again, it is affecting the life of school children. So immediately they have to check that. The management of all schools should stop hiring buses fitted with CNG kit. Might be that's not a valid course of action to take, right? They should hire buses which have CNG kit installed in it by following the safety guidelines, right? Whichever bus has installed CNG kit following the safety guidelines, they can hire, right? Might be CNG kit is very useful for running of the buses. So you cannot say that they should stop hiring CNG kit completely. The government should issue a notification of banning school buses for the CNG kit. See, the option 2 and 3 should be taken if CNG kit itself is causing some problem even after following safety guidelines. Because of fitting a CNG kit, there are some issues that is created. In such cases, might be these course of actions could be taken. But here, the problem is there is catching of fire because people are installing the CNG kit in the buses without following the safety guidelines. So what should be done? The course of action, proper course of action that should be taken is they should try to see how they should try to check all the buses and see if the CNG kits have been installed with proper safety guidelines, and if not, get that done. Correct? So that should be the proper course of action. So what will be the answer for this question? The correct answer for this question will be only 1 follows. That will be the correct answer for the question. 1. Yes. So Sugita, Vidya, Swati, all of you have given me the correct answer. Good. So with this, we are coming to an end of the questions chosen for the session. So I hope the questions that we did was clear to all of you. So any doubts in any of the questions that we solved? I think this weekend a lot of you are writing the mains examination. So all the very best for the mains examination. I hope all the sessions that we conducted was useful for you. So do well in reasoning ability. There can be some puzzles. I am expecting some puzzles to be little easier and some to be difficult. So always attempt the ones which are easier for you and keep the difficult ones towards the end. If one puzzle is taking too much of time, you are stuck there, move on with the next questions. You can come back to the very difficult questions later. So choose the questions wisely, that is very important. Okay? Yeah. Power Star is asking, ma'am, please let me know your class timing. Just subscribe to our channel. Whenever we have a live session that is coming up, you get a notification. So you can join the session. Generally, right now the classes are happening at 6 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then you also have classes that happen every day at 4:30. So just subscribe to the channel. Whenever there, so it can keep changing, right? So subscribe to the channel and you will get the notification. Okay, great. So all the very best, and I will see you in the next session, and this is Gayatri signing off. Till then, take care, good night, bye-bye.